Part 1. So I've decided to use TikTok as the platform that I will share some of my personal life experiences on. I had been thinking how I could truly explain my frustrations regarding all of our lives without offending anyone. It took me a great deal to word this properly yet remain relevant for all generations. So first off, welcome to BizMallPro. I am Jonathan Bolton, the founder. I've been thinking of many entertaining stories to tell, but I think I will just explain misunderstandings. With that being said, Part 2 will be titled Michael Williams, aka Mike Will Made It, is a hoe. Please follow and stay tuned for more. BizMallPro. Part 2. So you all have heard of Mike Will Made It. He's one of the hottest producers in the game. I'm sure you've heard several of his songs without even realizing it. From Gucci Mane to Miley Cyrus, he has made a serious impact in the music industry as a producer. From producing entire movie albums like Creed, the Rocky movie, to owning the rights to other songs that feature major artists. He is a legend in my city. He is literally from my zone in Marietta, Georgia. In fact, as a child we shared a session together at Mars Music, the musician's planet, back in '99, before they ever built a Walmart near the Big Chicken. Y'all need to go check this KFC out, it's a landmark. Anyways, back to the story. So, Mike Will Made It, and as for myself, I was slowly building content needing to gain an audience. I will state that for over 10 years I listened to the opinions of others. They said, "You're fat, you're white, you're whack, you can't rap, get a real job." And from age 14 to 24 I really let those opinions control my decisions. I mean, I released a BS single every now and had some MySpace music, but I never engaged until 2016, and by 2019 I had released over 150 tracks, but I was still only a SoundCloud rapper. Listen to Part 3. Part 3. In 2015 I came back to Atlanta and took an internship at Off the Block Music Studios. Under the mentorship of Big Blade and Panama Stacks I learned the truth about the music business. From cleaning the studio, promoting, booking appointments, learning Pro Tools, FL Studio, and Reason, to attending events such as music videos, feeding the needy, and even VIP entry into Atlanta's hottest clubs. Courtesy of Big Blade and Panama Stacks, I was given the opportunity to experience real artists on a personal level, from sitting face to face with DJ Scream, to interacting with local artists such as K-Camp, SYRE Da Kid, YFN Lucci, Frico, Del Castro, Finesse Binko, Prezrap, Jack Life Pat, Smyrna Boys, and many others. I was given opportunities to see creators such as DC Young Fly and Dantel Antonio in their early stages, which is definitely inspiring now to see these same faces on billboards, in front of and behind major networks. I swear I'm getting to my reasoning of Mike Will is a hoe. Please continue to Part 4. Part 4. So, Off the Block was honestly like my family. From feeding me, clothing me, teaching me, and showing me the ropes 24 hours a day while sleeping at the studio. It was the realest form of loyalty I had ever seen. Well, as far as between all the big homies, Sabu, Jay, Beatrice, Flintstone, to name a few. I was given the first and only official Off the Block Music Studios tattoo. It still means a lot to me today. So with all of the promotion I was doing, Off the Block was getting attention, and now I was a walking advertisement. I mean, I think it would be rewarding to see someone tattoo BizMallPro on themselves. Anyways, I started promoting this group called Gastro Gang. They were younger than most of the other artists, but they were consistently at the studio. I'm talking every day. Twice a day if not all day. These guys were hungry. And they had a bond like I've never seen and were family oriented. Now these guys are really street dudes. I'm not gonna put their business out there, but together, they get bands daily and can show up to any random location 15 deep. All of them respected me except B-Lo. Him and Smooty are the bougie gangsters. However, I actually developed a personal relationship with Gastro Yeo and Mapo, two real people. I was promoting these guys from graphics to throwing off-the-block business cards at strippers, and making it rain with opportunity during their performance. Continue to Part 5. Part 5. Anyways, over the years from 2015 to 2019, I was consistently asking these guys for some type of share or like to help promote my music, but after being ignored for weeks, I made a public service announcement that I would be creating a rap beef with any local artist that would not support me. And then came All Gas No Gang, a Gastro Gang diss track. It got a lot of local attention from club owners and promoters who knew Gastro Gang. Then the big homie hit me up and said, go after someone bigger, and hinted Ears to the Streets. I had never even heard of Ears to the Streets, but I studied every song, video, and interview by him. And I will say my Free Smoke remix I did put a hold on his career. Just to make it clear, Ears to the Streets was Mike Will's protege. I was trying to prove to Mike Will I was a wiser choice than Ears to the Streets, but I didn't realize Ears was Mike Will. So, yeah, my track dropped, and within 24 hours the official Mike Will friend requested me, and then Panama Stacks called me and said Big Blade got approached by Mike Will last night and asked that we take down the song, in respect to Ears to the Streets' upcoming project, which was the Creed album. So, because of my respect to Off the Block, I removed it. Continue to Part 6. Part 6. The whole favor for a favor speech. Anyways, some time passes, and after I got caught up in some legal drama, I hit the streets running. I hit up Mike Will and let him know I'm still hungry for this rap game. And he literally responded by saying, you can't be dissing people who don't know you, for clout shit's not cool. Well, guess what, Mike Will, you are a hoe, and obviously a fraud to hip-hop, because hip-hop's greatest moments have been about beef. I'm talking Jay-Z dissed Nas, Tupac dissed Biggie, 50 Cent dissed Ja Rule, Drake dissed Meek Mill, Eminem, and MGK, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, the list goes on and on. So fuck you, Mike Will, you made it to hoe status. Thank you for watching. BizMallPro.